In this video, I'll be discussing how to choose a good domain name for your affiliate site. Choosing a good domain name is virtually essential to your website's success. While the process of choosing a winning domain name isn't all that complicated, there are a few factors to consider. And so I'll be discussing what I think are the most important factors in this video. Keep it short. You want a domain name that people will be able to remember. A domain name can contain up to 63 characters, but I recommend limiting the number as much as possible. Keep it short, simple, and concise. Use keywords. Use Google Keyword Planner to find keywords related to your niche and get an idea of the words people use when searching for your product or niche. The closer your domain name is to what people are actually typing into search engines, the more likely your site is to actually show up in the first few results. Enter the keywords or phrases into the appropriate field at your domain name provider of choice to see what might be available. Keep trying keywords and phrases until you find a good one with a high search volume which isn't already taken. Use .com. A lot of beginners get tripped up on whether to use .org, .site, .info, or .whatever. My advice is to use .com. Not only does .com sound more professional and thereby more credible, but it is also easier to remember. When typing in a URL, most people type .com by default. You don't want a potential visitor or customer to be unable to find your site because you used some obscure domain extension. I advise going with .com every time. Avoid hyphenated names. There are actually two schools of thought on this one. On the one hand, using a hyphenated domain name breaks up your keywords, making it easier for search engines to pick up on the individual words, potentially helping to increase your organic traffic. On the other hand, however, going with a hyphenated domain name, again, makes it more difficult to remember and makes it much more likely that someone looking for your site will have a hard time finding it. Also, search engines have come a long way in recent years and should have little, if any, problem breaking up the words in your key phrase domain name. So, all things considered, I recommend avoiding hyphenated domain names in the vast majority of cases. One exception being if the hyphen is part of your branding, in which case not using it could be detrimental. Do what works best for your business or brand, of course, but in most cases, leave the hyphen out. Avoid numbers. Much like hyphens, using numbers is likely to confuse people who may be looking for your site. They also, in my personal opinion, look sloppy and unprofessional, and I would be much less likely to click on a site with a bunch of random numbers. If you want a very specific domain name, but you find that it is already owned by someone, I recommend going with a hyphen over a number. In the end, the hyphen will be easier to remember. But again, only do this if you need a very specific domain name and the unhyphenated form is already taken. In conclusion, picking a good domain name isn't brain surgery by any stretch of the imagination, but it is important nonetheless. So follow these tips and you'll be well on your way. Now, if you're new to affiliate marketing and would like to really jumpstart your affiliate marketing career, I highly recommend checking out Affiliorama. They're going to take you by the hand, walk you through step by step, and equip you with everything you need to be successful in affiliate marketing. Now, just a disclaimer, if you happen to sign up with Affiliorama, I do get a kickback for that, and that's going to help to ensure that I'm able to keep this content coming. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and click that little bell icon to be notified of future videos when they're released. Thank you for watching.